I will never, ever see that you are a good man, because there will never be a day you ever see me again. You will never see me again, ever. And then you know how she ended it? Have a great life, David. Have a great life, David.
Accusations.
These are not accusations. This is
false accusations.
And
it can't hurt me. I talk about my daughter. I don't talk a lot about her because guess what? She didn't ask to be where I am. She's done a couple things. One on Facebook a few years ago. She did something on Reddit, and she just did something here about a week ago on TikTok. Basically, what she does is she calls me an absent father. She's never seen me before, doesn't know who I am, type of shit. That's how it makes it look, which is a fucking lie. So I'm gonna try my best to put it in as much context as I can. Me and her mom got divorced when she was about 1 year old. Her mom thought I was her soulmate. Her mom cannot stand me, period, dot. She pretty much made my daughter hate me. I was in her life until she was about 15, and I will try to explain what happened. I've never one time attacked my daughter. I've never one time attacked my ex-wife. I've seen this stuff for years. People have made videos on me. That's my daughter. No matter how the fuck she doesn't like me, that is my fucking daughter.
She never called him Dad. She always referred to him as David. I would beg her to try to have a relationship with her dad, and she said no. And it wasn't until one incident when I was begging Jay to come spend the night with me and her dad, and she refused multiple times in front of him, that he finally said, Mom, quit. I had no idea how much I was hurting David by trying to convince his daughter to be in his life. I didn't want people to think that what I was saying was not true. I wanted to get proof. And here's the exchange between the absentee dad, David. Sorry you feel the way you do about me. You don't even thank me for the things I've done. I sent you $1,000 for your 16th birthday and don't even get a thank you. I have never gotten a thank you for anything I've done for you. Not to mention you have never wished me happy birthday, Father's Day, or anything else. I'm not going to do this back and forth with you. One day you will see I am a good man. Now I just want to read the response from Jade. I will never ever see that you are a good man, because there will never be a day you ever see me again. Have a great life, David.
When I went up, I couldn't stand my mom for making me see my dad. So when my daughter just kept saying, I don't want to see anymore, I don't want to see anymore, I don't want to see anymore, roger that.
What advice would you give your younger self?
To never marry. To never marry.
Boy, a lot of you had zero fucking facts. And you came at me fucking hard, man. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Talking about all that deadbeat dad shit, absent dad shit. Unbelievable, man. You guys had zero facts. None whatsoever. You heard one side of the story and took it and ran. You know what? So what's funny, man, is I got people, let me see if I can find this real quick. I'll find it real quick here. Navy SEAL David Goggins is exposed as deadbeat dad. Look at this. This is one of so many things. There's people out here on TikTok. Yeah, you out there on TikTok, man, you saw something that my daughter put up, and you took that. You were looking, a lot of you are looking for a reason to hate. And that's the sad thing, man. No facts, hearing one side of the story. And you know why I didn't say anything? I didn't say anything for years. This has been happening to me. This whole deadbeat dad thing has been happening to me for years. And I never said anything. You know why? Because no matter how much my daughter and her mother do not like me, it is still my daughter and my child's mother. So I took the high road and took the high road. It didn't get a lot of views and whatnot, but this one right here got a lot of views. And a lot of you came out here making your videos. And then what happened was I went to a speaking gig. And with all of this out here about David Goggins being a deadbeat dad, I got asked a question. So I'm the kind of person that attacks things head on. So I attacked it head on. I didn't want to answer the question. It's embarrassing. It's humiliating. I'm all about talking about myself. I'll tell you whatever you want to know about me. I have nothing to hide. And honestly, it would have been a lot easier if I was a deadbeat dad. Because what I would do is I would just come out and tell you all, hey man, I was fucked up. My childhood led me down a bad direction, blah, 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 blah. And guess what? That's not the truth. There's no truth behind it. So I got asked the question, hey, how do you feel? I just came back on social media and they said, how do you feel about being called a deadbeat dad? It's a very painful thing. It's a thing that I didn't want to address because once again, I have to talk about my daughter, talk about my ex-wife. I'm not going to really address it now. But what I am going to address, but that said, if y'all want to see that, that video on the question I got asked, it's Maddie W. So search Maddie W. David Goggins TikTok. You'll see it out there. That video's out there. She was at my speaking engagement and she taped the whole thing. But something that's very funny is a lot of you that make videos on me out here being a deadbeat dad and all this other shit. You guys had no information. You guys came out here, and then when I answered that question and that video went up, guess what happened? A lot of you made these videos trying to apologize to me. The damage is done. You guys came out here to defame my name. I have changed a lot of people's lives. God gave me the ability to change a lot of people's lives through my suffering, through what I went through, which is why I'm so vulnerable, which is why I don't have secrets. I'll tell you anything you need to know about me. But once again, I wasn't going to come out here and talk bad about my daughter or even my ex-wife, her mother. So right now, here we are. A lot of you apologize to me. And for those of you who did these videos out here with no facts, fuck you. And for those of you out here who did the apology videos, because then you heard my side of the story, and I came with receipts, and I got a lot of receipts. When you know people are trying to take you down and discredit you, like some people are, you literally take a picture of every text, of every email, of everything, because you know what they're trying to do. They're trying to discredit who you are, trying to take away your character. All right, so that said, a lot of you out here, I got my receipts. What you all need to do now, since a lot of you got millions of videos, man, millions of views, call me a deadbeat dad by seeing one little video, one little snippet, one little trendy thing, and taking it and run. A lot of you were looking for a reason to hate, and especially hate me. So you thought you had it. You better go to the source. You better go to my ex-wife. You better go somewhere. You better start Googling. You better start researching something, because I have receipts. You guys went out here talking all this bullshit, running your mouth. You better go find some receipts, because a lot of you out here, especially on TikTok, made a lot of videos defaming me. And it's called defamation without receipts. You want to call me a deadbeat dad, a person who's changing people's lives, and then I get tons of emails from people that changed their lives, wondering what's going on? Are you a deadbeat dad? What's going on here? None of you had any context. Zero context. But I'm asking you right now, please text my ex-wife. You better text, email. You better do something to get some receipts, because I got receipts. So if you want to call me a deadbeat dad, please do some research, find some receipts, put it out there. I'd like to see it, because there is no proof out there in this shit, because I was not one. So let me see what else I got here. There's so much to unpack. Oh, a lot of you out here, I got something here written down. A lot of priests, a lot of people who follow God, a lot of Christians. I get asked this question all the time because they hear me cuss. They they think I'm all crazy. No, I had to change my life, and it took everything I had. I had nothing. I wasn't born with talent. I wasn't born special. But guess what? I had to find something. So a lot of you ask me if I believe in God more than anything in the world. All I have is God. Right now, it's a hard time for me, but guess what? I ain't going fucking nowhere, dog. I ain't going fucking nowhere. I'll be right here to annoy all you fuckers who hate me. That said, all of you who judge me, in the same way you judge others, you will be judged, and with the same measure you used, it will be used to you. So guess what? All you Christians out there, all you people believe in God, you guys came at me, boy. All you people. So I'm going to end on this. I didn't know that there were so many fucking perfect people. It's unreal. How many perfect people are out here? Perfect families. You're perfect in school. You got a perfect body, a perfect mind. You're perfect people. You've never messed up. I never realized how many perfect people were out there. How fast you were all out here to judge me, man. It's truly amazing how fast you were to not look in the fucking mirror before you didn't even get my side of the story. And even wonder, why are you even talking about it? Because it's my daughter. No matter how much she dislikes me, I'm not coming out here like that. But guess what? Y'all kept pushing and kept pushing. And a lot of you, like that one lady said in her TikTok video, I've never liked David Goggins. I was looking for a way, and I finally found it. When you saw that video that my daughter put up there about deadbeat dad, you were happy as shit, weren't you? But then you had to go do an apology. So fuck you too. You had no facts. A lot of you had no facts. And you came out here to defame me. So I do want to say this though. For a lot of you supporters, I'm not going to call you supporters. No, I'm not calling you supporters at all. Because it's not about support. If I'm fucking wrong, I'm wrong. In this situation, I want to thank all of you out here who had the decency just to say, you know what, man? I'm seeing one side of this, and there's no way that I want to come out here and judge him on that until I hear the other side. And a lot of you said to yourselves, hey, man, we're all fucked up. We all have shit. But once again, back to the perfect families, I did not know that there were so many of you out there. And how you come out here and judge others, man. It's amazing. But guess what, though, now? I want to say once again, fuck you all who came out here and defamed my name. The damage is done. There's millions upon millions upon millions of videos. And the funny thing about the millions of videos, when you tag David Goggins on that shit, Deadbeat Dad, a lot of you have like 1,000 followers. Deadbeat Dad, David Goggins, it went nuclear. A lot of you got 2-3 million views. And then you had to come with an apology after you heard some of the text messages that my daughter sent. But guess what? Your apologies got like 600 and 700 views. And you refuse to take down the videos that got 2 and 3 million. Why do you think that is? Because you got some monetary gain. TikTok ain't gonna pay you if you take that motherfucker down. So you're keeping it up so you can get your money. Like I said, you're getting your money, and I know you're getting paid off damaging me and lying about me. You better get receipts. You better get receipts to fucking back up that deadbeat dad allegation, because I got all the child support. I got all the text messages. I got all the things I was trying to do to be in my daughter's life. You better get that shit for yourselves, because if not, it's just flat out defamation of character. And like I said, I wasn't here to talk bad. I didn't even want to address it. But you all keep at it, man. Oh, and who the fuck said this shit? Let me see who the fuck said this shit. Let me see. Exposed as deadbeat dad. Who said this shit? What is this? MMA. I can't see. Who is it, Johnny?
MMA Unfiltered? Is that what it is?
MMA Unfiltered, is it? I can't fucking... Uncensored Plus?
Uncensored Plus, that's
yeah,
it.
MMA Uncensored Plus, man. Navy SEAL, you can put Navy SEAL in front of that bitch too, huh? You can put Navy SEAL and make it even better. Have a picture of me and my daughter right here in the corner. Absent dad, there must be a story behind that because an absent dad ain't gonna be in no fucking picture. So there must be some story on why, somewhere in there on why we stopped talking somewhere. There must be a story in there. But guess what? Y'all didn't want to hear that story. Y'all want to take what you got, run with it, and plaster me everywhere, hurt who I am, and make money off it. Hey, guess what? I'm not running from you all. I have nothing to run from. I'll tell you whatever you want to know. Once again, though, this is a personal matter that I try to keep personal, and you all took it to the next level. I hate that you all wanted to find something out there to get me on. You ain't got me on shit. But I ask you one last time, please, and I wouldn't be such an asshole, but I need you to get the fucking receipts. Get them. I ain't one of these motherfuckers out here who come out here and lie and shit. Oh no, I went through that phase of life. I'm telling you, get the fucking receipts to back your shit up. Because guess what? It's defamation of character without those receipts. So get a hold of somebody, do your digging, get a PI. Get a PI, get something. Because there's millions of videos out there, millions of views. Call me a deadbeat dad. I want to see some fucking receipts. You better ask them to get the receipts. Or else what you're saying is defamation of character. Have a good day, y'all. I ain't gonna say stay hard, but I am gonna say this. Fuck you to all the motherfuckers out there that were so fast to not hear a fucking word I had to say. And once again, go to Maddie W, Google Maddie W, David Goggins TikTok. It's just a small little snippet because this is 24 years of shit. I must have been the only motherfucker that had a fucked up family. Because all you perfect people, damn, there's a lot of you out there, fuck you.
We don't give a fuck. Jesus. We don't give a fuck.
A lot of shit pissed me off. Like we got David Goggins, being dissed by his daughter, being disrespected by his baby mother. Um, this shit happens too often. It's it happens so much in the black community. It's ridiculous. This deadbeat daddy thing. This same old drag. It's his fault. He decided to be a Navy SEAL. It's his fault he decided to be a air deployment, part of air deployment. It's his fault he decided to do a ultimate triathlon. It's this nigga fault because he wanted to be a Guinness Book of World Records holder. It's this nigga fault that he is able to take his mind to a whole different level and knock shit out right. So now that he's able to do all this and achieved all this, the women in his life, the ones that he focused most on, didn't believe in him. The ones that he put on a pedestal, wanted everything for, dreamed big with and for. That's why he did all this, to see them benefit. And they turn around and spit in his face. They turn around and act like he didn't do enough. When he holds so many accomplishments, it takes up the whole page. See, when you got this many accomplishments, why do you have to be a perfect father? If you don't pitch a 10 out of 10, if you don't be the best in every aspect of life, being a black man, then you will constantly be put down by your constituents, by your baby mother, the person you chose to lay with, by your daughter or your son in some cases. If you don't do everything right, as far as making enough money to support them and being there every fucking day for them, I never got that part of where you want me to be great, but you want me there all day. How the hell do you want a man to be great and be there with you all day? He's on deployment for months on end, but he's a deadbeat dad because he's on a deployment for months on end? This is what I'm talking about. How could somebody say you're not trying to be great because you're focusing on your business? You're not trying to be a great dad because you're focusing on your career. You're not trying to be a great husband because you're focusing on providing for your family. It don't look like David Goggins came for money. So he had no time. He had no chill in him. He had no choice but to get his ass up and make something happen. And for them to benefit off of him making something happen and then turn around and spit in his face like he didn't sacrifice and risk his life, limbs to do so. It's crazy to me. Does anybody else see this hypocrisy? I mean, I lived it. I've lived the same thing. These people that I've given my life to, that I wanted to see win, that I went to battle for, will turn around and act like you didn't do enough. I understand. See, I had to do the same thing David Goggins did and said 10-4, good buddy. Roger that. Because I can't live my life constantly trying to make you happy. Because I'm not always happy. If I can't even make myself constantly happy, how the hell am I gonna make somebody else constantly happy? If I can't make myself incredibly rich and successful, how the hell you think I'm gonna make your ass incredibly rich and successful? You better ask Ti, son, you don't know about. You better ask these motherfucking celebrity kids that they tried to put in the limelight and that shit didn't work. Cause everybody don't got it. Everybody don't got that drive, right? So if as much as I become successful and I might try to make you successful, you might not have the same drive as me. You might not even want the fame. You might not even want the money. As bad as you say you want it, you ain't gonna get your ass up and bust your fucking kneecaps, bust your fucking knuckles for this shit. That's how much that David Goggins said he wanted it and went for it. And you turn around and you act like he didn't do enough. As much as he risked his life for you to have, you turn around and you act like you didn't do enough. It is what it is, man. Signs acceptance, so we ain't having it. Like, comment, subscribe.